I have absolutely no idea what's going on.
I've never seen anything like this before.
Eric was brought into the air because of a bizarre scream, but after the doctors checked him over, they couldn't find anything. Just when everyone was about to give up, a nurse suddenly noticed something poking out of Eric's ear. So was this man being parasitized?
Every time it did, he would let out this scream that sounded like he was dying.
Hey, the man on the stretcher was Eric. He looked perfectly healthy, but out of nowhere, he would let out a strange scream, one that scared everyone in the room. And no matter how the doctor tried to talk to him, Eric gave no response at all. According to his wife, they had been asleep that night when Eric suddenly made a strange sound. After that, he couldn't close his eyes. No matter how she called his name or tried to get him to respond, he gave her nothing. The doctors checked everything and still couldn't find an explanation. To the team, a presentation like this usually pointed to a psychiatric issue. And just as everyone was getting ready to step out, the nurse noticed something in Eric's ear. At first, he thought he was seeing things, but when the doctor brought over the otoscope and looked inside, the doctor froze. There was a huge bug in the ear canal, so big you could see the end of it right near the opening. Suddenly, everything lined up. The insect was stuck in the ear canal and was probably biting or scraping at the eardrum, and every time it hit the eardrum, the pain would be brutal. That's why Eric would suddenly let out those screams. But was the scream really being caused by that insect? The doctor first dripped a few drops of lidocaine into the ear canal. The goal was to numb the area around the eardrum a little, and also to slow the insect down so it would stop irritating the eardrum. Within moments, the bug went still. Then the doctor tried to grab it with tiny forceps and pull it out, but it was too big. The forceps couldn't get it out, so the doctor had to cut it into smaller pieces and remove it bit by bit. At one point, pieces of the insect and body fluid mixed into the thick lidocaine, an image that looked disgusting. And then the most dramatic part, the second the bug was fully removed, Eric almost immediately woke up. He could suddenly talk. He could respond. He started moving normally again. Afterward, Eric explained one crucial detail. He'd always had a recurring nightmare bugs getting inside his body. That night, the pain woke him up, and his first thought was that a bug had crawled into his ear. He panicked because that meant his worst nightmare had come true. The combination of intense pain and instant terror locked him up. His mind went blank. He couldn't speak. He couldn't move. The only thing he could do was scream. Every time the bug hit the eardrum again, his body reacted on pure instinct.